Hey everyone, it's friend Tony. We've got brand new photos from episode 5 to break down. We've been promised that this episode is going to be even bigger than the Battle of Winterfell in episode 3. Remember, Daenerys is full of rage now. Rhaegal and Missandei were both killed last episode. Daenerys wants to destroy Cersei Lannister. As always, we'll go through the photos one by one and break them down. Some of them are very similar to the shots in the trailer, but that's the trend for season 8. HBO doesn't want to reveal too much. They don't even reveal the episode titles until the episode is aired. Anyways, let's get started. First up is Jon Snow, Davos and their army outside the gates of King's Landing. They're definitely looking at something here. It's probably the Golden Company coming outside the gates to meet them. So it's likely there's going to be a battle outside the gates, and then it'll probably move into the city later on. Honestly, we don't know how this battle is going to go down. The episode itself is 80 minutes long, but the battle itself is probably not going to last the entire episode. We do know some characters will be at Dragonstone in this episode, and we might even head up to Winterfell as well, because there's still a lot of main characters up there. The next foe is very similar to the other foe. It's Jon, Davos and this time Tyrion Lannister, and the Golden Company are there ready to meet them. And the next foe is a close-up of the Golden Company with their leader, Harry Strickland. Remember, the Golden Company have 20,000 fresh troops. Jon and Dany's armies took a massive hit at Winterfell, but Cersei has the Golden Company, Euron Greyjoy's fleet and her own army as well. It's pretty much even, but Daenerys still has Drogon, and he makes a massive difference. But as we saw in episode 4, the upgraded Scorpions can kill dragons pretty easily. But there has been a theory for some time that the Golden Company is going to switch sides once Jon Snow has been revealed as Aegon Targaryen. Remember, the Golden Company was founded by Aegor Rivers, who was known as Bittersteel, and he was one of the great bastards of King Aegon IV. I don't think the Golden Company have ever broken a contract, but will they for Aegon Targaryen? It's possible, but I think it's likely the Golden Company might just be used to boost Cersei's army numbers up. They might actually get all wiped out, or they might even surrender once Cersei falls. Remember, a lot of theories and predictions for the final season have not come true. So we're moving away from the Golden Company now. Euron Greyjoy on his ship Silence, and he looks very uneasy. This is actually a shot from the trailer, and the trailer continues the scene. Euron looks up to the sky and blocks the sun out of his eyes. It's likely Daenerys is using the sun to block Euron's vision to stop him firing at Drogon. A lot of people are making predictions that there's going to be more than one dragon, and that's why Euron's looking up. Honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's just Drogon using the sun. But whatever happens, the Iron Fleet has to be destroyed, and I hope Euron Greyjoy is killed off. Honestly, Euron is just such a terrible character on the show. He's nothing like his book counterpart, and honestly, they have ruined him. The next foe is Cersei Lannister in the Red Keep looking out of a window. Honestly, she seems pretty unconcerned about the battle. She still has her human shield, she's got the Golden Company, she's got strong walls, and the upgraded Scorpions. But a lot of people think she's got Wildfire ready as a last resort, and we know how powerful Wildfire is. So we're moving away from King's Landing now. We've got Grey Worm in the throne room at Dragonstone. He obviously wants revenge for Missandei. He would love to get his hands on the Mountain. Grey Worm is an incredibly skilled fighter, and I think he would do well against the Mountain, but can he beat him? The Mountain's a heavily armoured zombie, and the Mountain does belong to the Hound. Clegane Bowl has to happen. Also, because they're in Dragonstone, does that mean they return there to plan their attack, or gather the rest of their army? Daenerys was last seen outside the gates of King's Landing, but it is entirely possible that she returns to Dragonstone and then flies off to King's Landing again. This photo could be Dragonstone or King's Landing. It's Jon and Varys on a beach. I think Jon was riding down the King's Road to King's Landing, so he would arrive on horseback, and we do see him outside the gates of King's Landing, but maybe he hears about Rhaegal and Missandei's death, so he goes off to Dragonstone instead. But whatever happens, it seems like Varys is ready to switch sides to Jon. He wants to put him on the Iron Throne in place of Daenerys. And a lot of people think this is going to get him executed by Dany. She will learn of his treason and have Drogon burn him alive. Tyrion's also in the Dragonstone throne room. It looks like the same scene as the Grey Worm photo. Just look at Tyrion's face here, he doesn't look happy. In fact, he looks shocked. Maybe Daenerys has said something or even done something. Something that's made Tyrion feel very uneasy. And the next photo shows you just what state of mind Daenerys is in. Her hair's a mess, her eyes are shut, and she's leaning against a pillar for support. She's tired and full of grief. She's lost so much, and she could have easily taken King's Landing in season 7. She knows this. A lot of people are saying Daenerys is going to become the Mad Queen. Honestly, I don't want to see her go down that road, but it might just happen. It looks like she's going into King's Landing to destroy Cersei, and she's not going to let anything stop her. Whatever happens, episode 5 is going to be a massive episode. It's the second last ever episode. I'm very optimistic about episode 5 and 6, but I feel we are going to be disappointed in the end. We've had nearly 2 years to make theories and predictions, and some of them are actually better than what we've got. No matter how it ends, it's going to be sad, but that's because we love the show, and we will miss it. So in the comments below, I want to know what you think about these photos. Is there anything you can see that I might have missed? Do you think the Golden Company is going to side with Jon? Will Daenerys become the Mad Queen and burn King's Landing down? Honestly, the episode itself is still a big mystery. It's going to be 8 minutes long, so it's a big episode. It's the final battle. If you guys want to check out my trailer breakdown for the episode, I'll leave a link to that. And if you have any requests for videos, just let me know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and then ring the little bell to turn the notifications on. And I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like as well, as that really helps me out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.